Hello and welcome to Veggie Patch Ideas. Today we're going to have a look at see what I'm sowing in December. It might surprise you as well. So first out the bag, let's do garlic chives. Now these can be sown indoors all year round, so it's a great one for December and something nice to put on your kitchen windowsill. So we get our tub and we fill it up. Nice and simple. Take our seeds and we want to sprinkle them evenly around the top. Now these seeds, they look pretty much like spring onion seeds. They pretty much are, but they'll have a lovely garlic taste to them. And you sow them in exactly the same way. So you just sprinkle the seeds on top, thin layer of compost, water in, and sit her on a nice windowsill. Now that we've covered the top, take the big lumps of compost out. We'll set her in a nice little pot like this, a nice little glazed pot. It's going in the kitchen, so that's going to look nice. Give her a water, and it will probably only need one water. Compost will retain the moisture unless your house is really warm. Just keep an eye on it. If it dries out, water it. Put in a sunny spot and it will do you proud. Okay, so next up we're going to do some onions, and these are Alicia Craig onions. They're good for December. And we're going to do these from seeds, even though I have planted onion sets, simply because if the onion sets fail, then we've always got a backup of seeds coming through. So finish off putting some compost into a tray. And then we want 2 seeds per cell, and then just pick out the weakest as they grow through. And again, these are dead easy. Now there is one thing you'd need to pay attention to when you are sowing onions in December. They need a temperature of around 14 degrees to germinate. So you may well want to take them into the house the first few weeks just to get the germination started, and then they're fine in a polytunnel or greenhouse. It's just getting them started. That's all you want. And because the light levels are low, the heat is cold, very, very cold. They may just rot out if you leave them outside. So 14 degrees is what we need for germination. And then you're golden. And again, like the chives, you probably only need to water these once. So just to bed the seedlings down, or the seeds. And that's enough. Okay, so next up, sweet peas. Now, I do love a sweet pea. Not to eat, just to look at. And they're always nice around the allotment. So, move these out of the way. Sweet peas, again, they're dead easy. They're just, imagine sowing French beans. It's exactly the same. So, deeper cell trays this time. So, let's have a look. Deepest pot you've got, really, if you can. We're going to sow 2 per cell, as always. You can use toilet rolls, and these are nice because they have a very nice roots run. So the roots will go down, and they do have a long root. So you can fill these full of toilet roll, full of compost, sorry. Pop them in here, water away, and they'll be good to go. So old ones are the best, eh? So first up, we've got Swan Lake. It's a lovely one. Actually look like very small black petit pois peas. So 2 per cell. If you have not got many, then clearly go 1 per cell. Okay. And we've got Old Spice next. And these will grow at different heights. I've got some randoms in here. So one seedling has split open, so we won't use that one. Okay. And when we're all done, cover them over the same and we water them in. So let's do our toilet roll one first. So we'll fill it up. We want 1 seed in here. We want to push it down to about centimetre and a half, just under an inch. Top it off. Push them down. And that's it. These are ready for water then. Whilst I'm finishing these off, here are some other jobs for December. Right, I'm a little bit late on this one, but you can start to tidy up your strawberries. So what I mean by that is just remove any stringers, and the stringer is just a part which has basically a smaller plant on the end, and it's looking to root. So we want to remove all of these. And there you go. Now at these are just sucking energy from the plants. So get them gone. So again, another good job for December is to make any changes or any hard landscaping changes to the plot whilst it's semi out the growing season. So slabs around the wet areas, you don't want to be walking on the grass when it's very, very wet. Make sure they're level, keep them in nicely, and they'll be good to go. Okay, so as beds become free, it's time to prep them over winter. So in this case, I've got some well rotted manure here, and we're just going to lay it over flat. Like I said, this is very, very sandy soil, so through hard rains, literally all the nutrients get rinsed out of this thing. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll pop a layer of manure over the top. Or if you've got any cardboard to hand, we can do it in the style of a no-dig bed. So you lay your cardboard down and then you put the manure on the top, like so. If you want to find out more on the reasons why I do this way, we've got a video coming up and we'll link it just behind this one.